Well, hello friends, welcome to my channel, Bad Decisions and Pure Awkwardness. I'm your host, Elizabeth. Today, I'm drinking gin and elderflower tonic. I always get those two confused. Are they the same? I feel like they're similar, right? Anyway, that's what I'm drinking. Today we're going to be playing with the Hela palette from Oden's Eye. This is what she looks like. Very pretty artwork. If you haven't tried Oden's Eye, they're an indie brand. I have lots of eyeshadow palettes from them. They did a Legendary Diversa collection last summer-ish, fall, summer, something like that. And they had 3 creators that they collabed with. This is the 4th one. This is from Angelica Nyqvist here on YouTube. And then this is what the front of the palette looks like. Again, very pretty. Hela is the goddess of death in Norse mythology. So really, really cool concept here. And then the inside of the palette looks like this. As you can see, it's primarily greens, grungy greens, and pops of pink, which reminds me of spring. And we've got some yellows here at the top, which is what I plan on playing with today. I want to do like a grungy yellow look because that's why I have these earrings in, because I haven't done that with this palette yet. And I have played with this palette 5 times now. This will be my 6th look. I just want to do something different, and I'll pop pictures throughout the video of my other looks. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'll link my account below. It's just Liz Konoski. And you can follow me on there for more makeup looks and inspiration, hopefully. So let's just get started. First, I need a drink. P.S. It is 11:37 in the morning, and I'm drinking. What did that tell you? Have I had a bad week? Have I had a bad week? So, I really love green eyeshadow. I have hazel eyes with like flecks of green. So I really think green eyeshadow makes my eyes pop. I also like other colors too. Like I play with a lot of color if you haven't noticed already. But I especially like green. And it is March, so St. Patty's Day is coming up. So maybe this will be some inspiration to you, even though I'm not using green. Ooh, also, I'm wearing the little scarf that it came with. I'll show you a picture of it, or I'll show it at the end. It is the same artwork from the palette, just in like a thin scarf. So I'm wearing it like kind of as a headband. I've been doing this with this palette. I've been using this as a scarf like in my hair. I can't do like all the fancy scarf things that people show you on like TikTok and Pinterest, so don't look for inspiration there because I'm not good at it. I feel like my skin looks really good today. I mean, it's very freckly and very, you know, the same, but does it not? Just saying. I'm kind of going off of what she did in her most recent members only video, so I'm gonna try to attempt to do something like what she did. So I'm gonna use Underworld. It's kind of a greeny, grungy yellow. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I've got cat hair on my brush, which try not to do that. Might ruin your look. How many of you have had your look ruined by cat hair or pet hair? And I'm going to focus this on the outer. I'm going to put the lighter yellow on the inner part. And probably on the lid, and then use like a shimmer on the lid. Haven't decided if I'm going to use the multi-chrome or the color fluorescence yet, But for now, this is what we're doing. And I really like this tone. You probably can't see it on camera because my skin is so pale. And I can't find my other tripod, so I can't get super close. I'll try to zoom in if I remember. So I'm just blending and putting that a little bit in the crease. I usually start my crease shade in like just above my crease because I have kind of hooded eyes. And I'm slowly blending that out. Just kind of wiggling the brush in circle motions. Yeah, I really like that shade. It looks very yellow on me. I can't tell if it's a yellow or a green. I think it's a mix, but it's a really cool color. Also, say hello to my little friend over here. So I have Angelica's other palette. It's actually, that's not it. That's the box that it comes in, or came in. It's no longer available. That one was with Kaleidos. I'm really inspired by Angelica because she loves color so much. And she was the one that like kind of inspired me to, or gave me the confidence to wear color, gave me inspiration, I guess, to wear color. I'm just realizing that I put this one a little bit too far, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. And so I really enjoy her videos. I'm gonna pop this so bad. Ooh, makes me so mad. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a simpler look, I think, because it's gonna be very light. So just a heads up. Not gonna be anything too fancy. I'm going to take Wolf, the shade right here, and I'm gonna put that on the outer V. Again, remove cat hair from brush. And I'm gonna get up in my mirror to do this. I like that the palette has a mirror, but I feel like I can get real close with this one to see what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of packing this on and wiggling it into the crease. And I'm not going to take it too far in. And I'm going to put this in my crease, and then I think I'm going to deepen it up even more with that decay color, which is a really underrated color, I feel like. It's like a grungy brownie green. It's real nice. I've got all these lights on and it's like almost 70 degrees outside. So I'm like a little sweaty today. Plus I'm drinking alcohol. So that always warms me up a bit. In other like makeup news, I saw that Makeup Geek is closing, and actually Angelica did a video on that, and she shared a lot of the same sentiments that I did. If you don't know who Makeup Geek is, her name is Marlena Stell. She owns a company, makeup cosmetics company, called Makeup Geek. Her channel was originally Makeup Geek. She was the first person I subscribed to on YouTube. She was the person that I would go to anytime I wanted like makeup advice, makeup look ideas. She was one of the first people that taught me kind of the techniques to use applying eyeshadow. So it's kind of sad that her brand is closing, but hopefully that just means that something else cooler and better will come along. And I hope she doesn't leave YouTube altogether, because I really still do enjoy her makeup content. Occasionally she gets a little bougie on me, and like her favorite videos, she's pretty bougie sometimes, and I'm not really into like luxury products. I am a poor soul. Yep. Going to go into Decay now. It's this, like I said, brownie grungy green shadow. And I'm going to put that on the outer V area, just focusing it right in here, this area, just to give it a little bit of depth. Yeah, I like that. Just a little bit. If you hear noises, it's my cats. They're being cats today. Yeah, I like where this is going. It's kind of making me look a little sickly looking right now, but I swear it'll all come together. I look sickly because I'm pale. What did Teresa's dad say the other day? She called herself something like a rumpled CVS receipt. That would be me as well. Okay. What do you guys think so far? I feel like mine is like darker than hers, than her look, but it is what it is. I think it's fine. I'm going to take this packing brush without cat hair, and I'm going to pack the yellow Rebirth on there, that very first shade. And I'm going to put that in the inner part of my crease as well. This will really brighten everything up. It's rare that I do like an all matte look. We'll see if that goes. We'll see if it gets that far where I actually keep it as is. But I'm liking so far how this matte look looks. This matte eye look looks. And I'm putting that in my all over my lid too. I'm gonna blend these two colors together, all these colors together, but for now I'm just packing all of this color on. It's such a pretty yellow. It's just like this baby yellow, but it's got this like neon-ness to it as well. You can really mix and match with this color. I really want to do like a green and pink look. Have I done that already? Kind of. But I want like either pink or green in this area, like the front part, and then pink or green on the outer part, like the opposite color on the outer part, and then like maybe the multi-chrome all over. That will look really pretty. But I really wanted to do yellow today. It's just such a fun, sunny color. And you know, it's kind of dreary outside today, so I thought that this would brighten things up. And I'm going to take the other side of this brush. It's just a double-ended brush, and I'm going to blend out the edges. I have the Honey palette from ColourPop, which I think you could do something similar. I don't think you can get as deep as this, but if you have that palette, you might be able to come up with something similar to this. I don't think that the yellows go quite as light as this. They're more bright and more yellow. This one's more greeny yellow, still a touch of green in it. So, but you can probably come up with like a similar look as far as like technique goes with this, with that palette, I mean. But I'm loving this matte kind of vibe we got going on here. Okay, and now I'm just blending and going in with the same brushes that I used before. Like I said, I'm just going over them, blending, blending, blending. I'm going to take a little more Decay and bring that pigment back just a little bit. blending where those two colors meet, or I guess those three colors meet. And I'm going to go back in with this side of the brush with the yellow and just pack a tiny bit more on. Just so it looks very sunny and bright. And back in with this part of my brush and blending the edges. Okay, I like where this is going so far. I'm going to do my foundation and concealer, then I'll come back, we'll finish the rest of my face and under my eyes. I do want to mention that I have been using this combination of foundation. So I've got the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo Medium Coverage Foundation. I might have used this in another video. And the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid. Both long-wearing foundations. This is a little thicker. It says medium coverage, but I find it to be more medium full coverage. And then this is like a more liquidy formula. So probably you can build it to like medium, like light medium. But this is too light for me. It's in Neutral Ivory 02. And then this is a little bit too dark for me in Cream 10N. Both neutral foundations, one's too dark, one's too light. Been combining them and I think it makes a perfect shade match and a nice finish. Yesterday it didn't go so well because I think I added too much of this and my skin was a little drier. But together, perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, but look. Is that not like the perfect shade match? I mean, pretty good. And the finish looks really good. I would say right around here, my nose, and here are my problem areas, and it looks decent. I have a really hard time with those areas. But I also have been using, I think I mentioned this in my last video or the video before that, but I've been using this Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I really like it. It's very creamy, very nice finish, doesn't look cakey at all. It's great. I like to just powder like the perimeter of my face and like a little bit on my cheeks. Try to stay away from like this area here because then it just looks cakey a little bit. Don't get it in your hair either. It'll look like you have dandruff. Just an FYI. Tips. The fun thing about this is it kind of just looks like water. There's a few bubbles in it. Otherwise, nobody knows. I am using e.l.f. The e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. Looks like this. It's in Forever Sunkissed. It's great for pale people like me. Not too deep. It's like a neutral bronzer. So I like that. Color blush should I use? Should I use orange? I've been using a lot of orange lately. I find this bronzer to be really pretty looking on skin. Like it just looks very natural, very bronzy. No, it looks seamless. Like it's very almost pore filling in a way. Yeah, just makes your skin look healthy. I have been using the crap out of this blush. Will it go? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I've also been using the palette for blush. So this color right here, Hela. This color I've been using as blush. You could probably use this for a deeper skin tone, but I would be careful if you're like as pale as I am or even a little darker complected than I am. They're pigmented shadows, so just an FYI, be careful. So I'm just gonna take a little brush like this and Gonna dip into that just a little bit and gently put it on my face. And I'm just swirling and blending. Yeah, that looks really pretty. Good choice, Elizabeth, good choice. And I'll blend this more with like a regular powder brush just to get it a little more seamless. I like to start my blush here, blend it up, blend it a little bit down, but I like to keep it generally kind of high. Just think it looks really good on my face shape. Got a little bit of a round shape of a face, so try to keep it lifted. Like I said, I'm going back in with my powder brush and I'm just going to blend that a little bit more so it doesn't look like I have harsh lines like an eyeshadow. I look bright and sunny and freaking hot. Oh, in more ways than one, right? I want to do lips next because I'm not sure what I want to do about my underneath my eyes yet. So we've got some options. We've got just kind of a brownie color. We've got Bestie Pink from Peri Para. We've got Orange Cookie from Peri Para. I'm thinking Bestie Pink. Yeah, Bestie Pink or Daily Rose. I think Bestie Pink. These Peri Para lipsticks kind of pull warm, so just a heads up, it's not gonna look super pink. It's not gonna show like the pictures they put on Yes Style. So just a heads up, these aren't going to be very pink. They're gonna be orangey pink, like all of them I found. Just pull very warm. Highlighter, what highlighter do I want to use? I'm going to take a little bit of double-sided. It is the multi-chrome in this palette. It is this shade right here. Been using it as a highlighter like every single day. If you want like the max use of your palettes, find other ways to use them. I do this a lot and I think it looks really good. If you use them like as blushes and stuff and highlighters, because one, you get the maximum use of your palettes, but also you kind of can color coordinate better, and I like that. It's all in one. I mean, isn't that pretty? Ooh, I love that. I love a multi-chrome highlighter. I like these Oden's Eye multi-chromes because lately, at least in the last 4 palettes, I guess, the Legendary Diversa collection, they've been like more on the sheer side where you can use them as highlighters. Except for maybe the Red Dragon palette. I'm not sure about that one. I have to go back and look at that one. Might not want to use that one as a highlighter because it's like green and red. But maybe if you have a deeper skin tone. But how's that look? I think it looks really pretty. Looks wet. Yeah. I mean, it makes me look like I have a giant, huge cheekbone, and I love that for me. Now, what are we gonna do on the lower lash line? I feel like I want to start with the dark color, the darkest color, Decay, and then just go backwards with the way I did my makeup here. So, start with Decay on the lower outer lash line. And it's gonna look weird at first, but once I blend it, it'll look a lot better. Looks like I'm a sad clown, right? We're gonna turn this frown upside down, I promise. I'm going to use this brush, which is the brush I used for Underworld. It's that initial color that I put on, and I'm gonna blend that on the lower outer lash line, and I'm taking it in about halfway. or a little further than halfway. And I'm connecting the two, the lower and the upper, just so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to take this neon color liner from NYX. It is in the shade Hot Dang. I don't know that they make this anymore, but it is a pretty good liner. I mean, you can see it there. It doesn't, you can smudge it out a bit, but you still get that pigment. So I think this is going to go perfect in my waterline. Wouldn't a pastel yellow look really pretty in the waterline? I feel like it would make my eyes like big. Now I'm going to use the yellow, the Rebirth shade, and I'm going to just use this packing brush and just kind of sweep that from my inner corner out. And I'm going to take the other side and just blend it right underneath. Do I want to keep it this way, or do I want to put the multi-chrome on? I feel like I want to put the multi-chrome on the inner corner. But I really love this matte look. I'm going to keep it matte, but I'm going to put the multi-chrome on the inner corner. Trust the process. Cleaning off my brush on my little AOA brush cleaner thing. Packing double-sided the multi-chrome that I put on my cheeks onto my brush without cat hair. And I'm just going to pat that on the inner corner ever so gently. Yeah, that was a good decision. Good job, me. This multi-chrome is really cool because it kind of pulls almost orange and peach, but there's like flecks of green and yellow in it. So you can kind of use it as with any of these colors in here, like even the pinks it looks good with. Yeah, that's so pretty. Just sitting here admiring myself, you know. Just so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put liner, mascara, and lashes on. I'm not tipsy at all. Okay, this is the final look. I think it's really pretty. I might have cat hair on my eye, I'm not sure. I think we got it. But I really like it. I haven't done an all matte look in forever. And I usually stick to shimmers and love it. But let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you like the colors that I chose? Have you tried to recreate this? Do you have this palette? Let me know in the comments. Other than that, I really love this palette. I've been having so much fun with it. Like I said, this is my 6th look. And it's so beautiful. I particularly like, obviously, the multi-chrome. This is a beautiful color as well. It's called River. It looks kind of darker on camera. I don't know if you can see that. It looks darker on camera, but it can be sheared out to make this beautiful duochrome. And it's just beautiful. I really like this shade. Obviously, I'm going to pick all the shimmers. This one's called Hellfire, and it's this beautiful peachy shimmer. Oden's Eye does wonders with their shimmers. Some of them are a little chunky, but that just makes the sparkle even better. These are a little more sheer, and I guess you could say, I can't hear all over me. And they just look wet on the eye, and I just think they're so beautiful. You can really mix and match with this. I've been using soot a lot to darken up my eye looks. It looks black here. It's actually like a plum. And I've been mixing it with the greens and it blends out fine and it doesn't look crazy. So yeah, I feel like you can do a lot with this palette. Lots of neutral looks, lots of colorful looks. Like I said, let me know if you want to see that green and pink look, because I really want to challenge myself and do that. So I think it's going to look really cool. Okay, other than that, I had a really fun time doing this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below, and follow me on all my other social medias. Not really on Twitter that much because it sounds like it's hell, so I try to stay away from that. But otherwise, yeah, just follow me, and I post a lot on my Instagram, and you'll see lots of updates about my YouTube channel on there. So make sure you like, and make sure you follow me there. Other than that, I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.